We have a few more comedians tonight. Your next performer coming to the stage is a really lovely person, a great friend. Please put your hands together for the very funny Holly Van Stratton.
Thanks, Michaela. Michaela did introduce me as Holly Van Stratton, not Sarah Palin. So my parents actually got married when they were 17 and had me 5 months later. When I was smart enough or old enough to do the math, I started to introduce myself as Holly Backseat Van Stratton. My mom overheard me, and she said, if I hear you tell that story one more time, I'm going to tell you what really happened during that one miracle minute in the dark. My parents just celebrated 51 years of marriage together. Thank you. Yes, soon it will be my birthday. My parents are so in love, still to this day. They laugh at each other's jokes when they can hear them. And they still sleep in the same bed at the same time. They're so in love. It really, for me, is depressing. I'm 50 and I'm single. I can't get through a second date. My brother's 25, married his high school sweetheart. I'm sorry, my brother was married for 25 years, married his high school sweetheart, and they have 2 beautiful children. Who gives a fuck? Good for you. I'll always be mom's favorite. I came out first. I've been making his life easy since the day he was born. I paved the way out of her vagina so he could just slip right out. I was born with a crooked eye. I met a hot guy once, and I asked him to dance, and he looked over his right shoulder at the guy behind him where my eye was looking. And I said, no, I'm talking to you, let's go dance. We got married 4 months later, and we divorced 5 years later. It was a fucking disaster. I should have trusted my crooked eye. Recently, met a nice guy, went over to his house, and I could hear the hair blower. I found him in the bathroom, hair blowing, drying the tub. You know where the caulking meets the wall in the tub? He's drying it. He had a problem with anything wet. We should date now that I'm in menopause. Finally, somebody can appreciate the dryness. Walking here, a younger, hot gentleman called me a MILF. Mother I like to fuck. And I thought, wow, I'm hot. And then I thought, geez, I kind of felt bad because I don't have any kids. Did he mean menopausal I'd like to fuck? Recently on vacation, I went water skiing. I'm a very active 50-year-old, if you know what I'm saying. I had no idea that my legs could open up quite that wide. I'm still dripping lake water. Has anybody been skydiving here?
Yeah.
Skydiving, and what is your experience?
I was in the airport.
You were in the airport. Well, thank you for your service. Anything good? Any good experiences? I mean, I'm sure it was good experience. Right. Okay, so my friends, I've been 3 times skydiving. And my friends are like, wow, isn't that scary? I'm like, of course it's scary, but where else am I going to go? Be strapped to a man for 7 minutes and only pay $120 bucks? And scream. And scream. Has anybody been to Thailand? Thank you. Did you were there too? I think maybe we met. Later. I went, I don't know, Thailand. Great massages, very cheap. I went for a 1-hour Thai massage. I checked in, they give me the towel and this pouch. So I go in my room, I undress, and I open up the pouch and I fit all of this hair into this little hairnet. So I lay naked on the table with the towel on. A lady comes in and she shakes her finger at my head and points to her crotch. I was wearing... Yeah, I was covering the wrong patch of hair. Anyways, so I feel like I know you guys, so I'm just gonna tell you, I get Charlie horses when I'm having sex. You know, like cramping your leg at some time, right? Thank you. You just have to shake it out, shake the crap out, shake. Well, I was having sex last night, and I feel bad. I'm so sorry the children are here, but it's the truth. If somebody would have told me earlier in my life, I would have, learned a lot more. So I was shaking out. I was having sex, shaking it out, and after the guy's like, I knew it would be good, but I had no idea it would be this good. Can we do it again right now? And I'm thinking, can I fake a Charlie horse? So my parents, like I said, had me when they were young, and I asked my parents, I said, why did you name me Holly? And they said, well, growing up in Grandma's, kitchen window, we'd look outside, and there was like 5 holly trees, growing there. For our whole entire lives, we looked at these trees. And I said, well, thank God there wasn't a pile of dog shit, right? Anyways, I'm Holly Van Straaten. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely evening.
Give it up one more time for Holly Van Straaten. It does sound better than dog shit Van Straaten, I agree.